alongside me for the derby and said that United is by far the best United he's seen since the days of Fergie.
No doubt.
May not have said that tonight, but anyway, here's the free kick. It's chipped in by Eze. It's headed clear by United. Back it goes from Klein. Back it comes from United. Then back in from Hughes. It's now dropped for Eze, but he clips a useful ball away towards the far side. Shaw hasn't read it, and suddenly there's a deflected effort from Elise, which takes it over the bar and behind for a corner. 15 minutes to go. Palace have another set piece. United by no means home and dry yet. Palace's third corner of the game. It's going to be an in-swinger from that far side. And there's the header and another brilliant save by David De Gea. But he's made two saves all night, and they've both been absolutely magnificent. That was a bullet header, and he reacted so quick with his left hand just to knock it away. It was Mark Gahey's splendid header, couldn't have done more with it. Brilliant save again.
And he gets up well, sees it, and it's just a really good save. Simple as that, he punches it away from there, and he's had very little to do, but as you said, two very, very good saves. Big goals on another night.
Here's Palace, who are just enjoying a little bit of a spell at the moment, perhaps invigorated by that chance. Now it's Eze. It's headed away by Manchester United, only as far as Will Hughes. Palace sense there might be something on here. Hughes plays the ball forward. Oh, that's a bit of a dive into a tackle, that by Wan-Bissaka. Here's Schlupp. And trickery from Elise. Schlupp again. Comes out to Klein. Elise again, releases
Klein
crosses.
Across the face of goal, and Bruno Fernandes will tidy up for Manchester United.
McTominay's then fouled by Hughes, and maybe United have weathered that little spell of Palace pressure. Hughes gets a booking.
My only concern with that, as Klein puts the ball in the box, there are not enough Palace players in there to cause a problem, and because there were so few, it had to be accurate. It had to hit one of those players. And, you know, normally when you cross it like that, you hit areas, and you're hoping that there's enough players in there to be able to flood those areas, but that hasn't happened for Palace today. As we see it again now, it goes over Ayew's head. Zaha's at the back post, but that's one there, and it's a side foot into the net really, because it comes down lovely, but they've got no one on the move towards the ball.
Will Hughes is yellow carded for Crystal Palace as the ball is launched towards their goal. That's a foul by Casemiro. He's going to have to be careful. As I mentioned, he's on a yellow card, Casemiro, and if he were to pick up another one in the 13 minutes that remain, he would not be eligible for the big game against Arsenal at the weekend. Patrick Vieira's old club, his current club, have been second best tonight. Here's Eriksson, stumbles over, free kick, says referee Brooks, and United will take that. It's been an undistinguished game overall. Ten Hag hasn't really been very animated sitting next to Steve McLaren there. He's back in his seat. Here's Wan-Bissaka for United. They know that a second goal would almost certainly seal the deal. Here's Wan-Bissaka, tries to play it in. At the second attempt he finds Fernandes. Back to Wan-Bissaka again, who rolls it across to Casemiro. Casemiro just finds the shins of Elise, but finds an extra gear and rolls it back to De Gea, who plays it out of goal. That's a good touch by Wan-Bissaka. Here's Varane, and now Fernandes. Hughes is in the way though. Forward it goes from Mitchell, and now it's a chance for Eze to stretch his legs. Really good tackle by Casemiro. I think he's been the best player on the pitch in an undistinguished game.
He's read games well.
Yeah, he's done everything you'd hope he'd do, really. He's been positive going forward. His defending's been brilliant.
He's read situations really well, made good decisions in the right times.
He's been absolutely huge for Ten Hag, hasn't he?
Yeah, he's been
in many ways. He's been the beating heart of this United revival.
Big time. there's a composure about
Yeah.
this. Doesn't faze him.
It's quality, isn't
This
it?
doesn't faze him, and he just gets on with the game and at a high level as well.
Yeah. Here's Shaw down the left-hand side, clips it infield towards Rashford. It doesn't reach him, and Palace will drive forward, or try to, with Schlupp, who finds Hughes. Hughes crosses the halfway and then makes a
He's got to be
poor
careful.
touch that's gifted the ball to United. Now it's Fernandes back to Casemiro, and Wan-Bissaka, and now Varane. Just over 10 minutes to go plus stoppage time at Selhurst Park. Manchester United within touching distance of second place in the Premier League, behind the leaders Arsenal, who they meet at the weekend. And breathing down their necks. If United win that game, of course it will be down to 3 points. It'll be interesting to see what happens between Manchester City and Tottenham tomorrow night. But here's Zaha tonight for Palace. He's been fouled by Casemiro. He's going to get booked, and he's out of the Arsenal game. That is huge for United. Casemiro will not play against the league leaders on Sunday because he was on 4 yellow cards, and he has now incurred a 5th.
It's a big book in that.
It is.
Did he need to do it? I'm not quite sure. He's made really good decisions most of the game. As Zaha turns, skips past him, and it's an assault.
Well,
It's minimum
silly
book.
jump.
It's a terrible tackle.
Yeah, it
because
is a terrible
Zaha is
tackle.
running into a defender.
It's as yellow as they come, isn't it? The referee didn't wait. He just went straight for his pocket.
He's never getting away with
So
that.
that, I mean, Arsenal fans will be delighted with that. Absolutely thrilled. Presumably Fred will replace him. But Fred isn't quite the player he is.
Absolutely not. Absolutely
That
not.
is, he's shaking his head, Ten Hag. He is shaking his head.
He'll be fuming.
With his hands in his pockets, because he knows that Casemiro is utterly deserving
He'll be fuming.
of the yellow card. And that's, for Manchester United's sake, hope he doesn't get worse with Palace's free kick.
it's
It's
not
an
gonna
easy
today.
save from the boot of Eze
Not
by
today.
David De Gea.
Do you know what? I'm virtually sure at some point in the next few minutes he'd have taken Casemiro off because of this.
Yeah.
I'm virtually sure he probably would have, but because the game's still in the balance.
It's a big miss.
Yeah.
In a game like that, which is going to be such a battle, that is a huge miss for United.
Especially as they're strong in midfield,
Yes,
Arsenal.
yeah, they are. Here's Garnacho. It's a decent ball out wide to Fernandes. Wan-Bissaka's on the overlap. It's come instead to McTominay, who looks to cross it, looks overhit. And it is. It's a very poor cross. It takes 2 bounces. And 8 minutes to go. Palace 0, Manchester United 1. And we are going to see Fred come on in just a moment. He's another one, actually, who's on a yellow card. That's a strange substitution.
Yeah, I know it is.
Because Fred's on a yellow card as well. I mean, if they lose both of them, presumably it'd be McTominay alongside Eriksen. I mean, it is Eriksen who's coming off, but
he has bad tackles in him, Fred.
that is weird.
And with maybe 10 minutes to go, the possibility of him making a poor decision is definitely high.
I don't know whether the Palace fans will be aware of it, but anyway, Eriksen's off, Fred is on for the last 8 minutes of the game, in which Manchester United still lead through Bruno Fernandes' 43rd minute goal, capitalising on some very poor defending. Here's Wan-Bissaka, forward it goes, little touch, but Rashford's touch is not on the money, and it comes through to Palace, but they lose it. Has been so characteristic of this game. It's been scruffy, scrappy, and not very cultured so far. Here's Varane. But if United win this game 1-0, it's 3 points, it's a clean sheet, it's a 10th successive win, and at the end of the day, no one really is going to look back on this game as particularly pivotal, but it's just job done, isn't it, really?
Well, some of the games are about performances.
Yeah.
Some of the games are just about the results.
Absolutely.
And this one is just about getting over the line.
They don't need to make a statement tonight, do they? They just need to win.
They don't.
Here's Fred. That's a terrible pass, and it's a terrible touch as well in what's been a pretty terrible game. And the ball goes out of play, and United have a throw, and Palace are going to bring on Luka Milivojevic, their long-serving Serbian defensive midfield player, maybe in the hope that they get a penalty at some point. Will Hughes is the man who makes way. That's like for like.
Not okay, Will Hughes.
Had it.
He's done okay, Will Hughes. He's kept moving, he's kept working hard.
Yeah. He's an honest lad, isn't he, Hughes?
Yeah.
Saw him a lot when he was at Watford.
Good player at Watford.
Yeah, he's 100%.
Derby, I think, as well.
Yeah, he's 100% man. Funny enough, he's playing alongside another Doucouré, isn't he? It was Abdulkeni Doucouré at Watford. It's Cheikh Doucouré.
Yes, right, yeah.
Palace.
Having a tough time at Everton at the moment.
Yes. Here's Olise, far side. Goes past Fred. Not once but twice. Still has it. He's got his palms out as if to say, where's the movement
Just
ahead
off
of
with
it?
nothing.
Who wants the ball? And the answer is not anyone at the moment.
No, again, Olise, I can't remember the last time you name checked him.
No.
Not been in the game, on the periphery of it, and Palace can't operate with so many players on the periphery of the game. No one prepared to take it by the scruff of the neck.
They've got 5 minutes left to try and get a point, otherwise it'll be 6 defeats in 7 games. Ball is on the far side into the United box. It's pushed away. Fred wins it tigerishly in midfield, then finds Fernandes. Fernandes runs into trouble. Referee says play on Palace. Fernandes is still down. Ball is pushed forward by Gay, who's continued his run. It's Wilfried Zaha, scourge of Manchester United in the past, but not with that effort. Off his right foot and a long way over the crossbar. No trouble for De Gea as Mitchell finally gets to his feet and Fernandes shakes his hand. It was an accidental collision, but a painful one, it seems, for the Palace fullback.
That's painful.
He trod on his hand.
That's not nice.
I don't think he did it.
No, I don't.
Did he?
No, I just think that's not nice. I'm not talking about.
It's just, no, you mean
it's just not good.
It's painful.
That hurts.
Down on the Achilles, wasn't it?
That hurts.
As it stands, Manchester United 41 points from 19 games. They will reach the midway point in the season, 6 points behind the leaders, but crucially above Manchester City, although that may change tomorrow with City entertaining Tottenham Hotspur. You can listen to that with us, of course, tomorrow night. That is a 8 o'clock kick-off. It's another bonus game as they tidy up the fixtures outstanding after they were postponed in September as a mark of respect to the late Queen. Here's Mitchell, who's okay, I'm glad to say. Back to Gay. Palace are running out of time. And Richards has it now, but he's deep inside his own half.
Got no one to hit.
He's giving it away straight to Garnacho. Garnacho driving forward. There are 4 white shirts close by. One is Rashford. Rashford turns and he's going down a blind alley a little bit, surrounded by Palace players. He still has it though, but he's going away towards the corner flag. It's been a strange game from Rashford. He's sort of taken the wrong option quite a lot, hasn't he? Yeah.
Poor play. He had options.
He had 3 on one side, and he went the other way.
But you could see he decided, I'm going to shoot.
Yeah, well, he wants that goal, doesn't he? But
I'm going to shoot, and I'm going to. It doesn't matter. I'm not passing it. And
it's disappointing for him, really, because he showed maturity, didn't he, when Ten Hag left him out for that breach of discipline. He said, I deserved it, and that's what it's all about. And I understand why the manager did it, which is good. I mean, there's clearly huge respect amongst this squad for Ten Hag. You know, we heard the comments about Shaw saying, admitting I wasn't good enough, and I'm going to prove to you that I will be, and he has.
But it came in at a really difficult time, Ten Hag.
Yes,
where everything was wrong.
Yeah,
everything you could think of was wrong, and he slowly had to put the jigsaw back
he's
together.
Done really well. Park, which has been scene of infamous clashes between these two. We're actually almost in front of the seats where Eric Cantona famously jumped across and kung fu kicked a fan and got banned. I was at that game. It was right below us.
Wow.
The old media seats at Palace. Here's a ground that hasn't changed that much over the years.
No, it hasn't. No. It's almost like a listed builder, isn't it?
Yeah. Here's Fernandes. That's a useful looking ball to Rashford. Rashford has it. Edge of the penalty area. Wants to go it alone again.
Again, he's not
able to. He had Garnacho close by and he chose to go on his own. That's good play by Shaw, who's won it back for United. Now it is with Alejandro Garnacho, who finds Shaw. Shaw does well to delay his pass. Fernandes tries to find McTominay. Now it's clip ball forward and lame and tame cross by Wan-Bissaka from the through ball by Casemiro.
And Guaita wants to move it quick, but no one, not one Palace player is moving for him. No one wants the ball. That's just not good enough with minutes to go.
Here's Oyaya, who we'd barely seen since he came on. Robbed by United. Varane has it. We're in the last minute now of the 90. I don't think there'll be a massive amount added on.
But you want Palace to show some urgency.
Yeah, no, they don't.
I actually think physically they don't have it in them.
Yeah.
They don't look physically strong.
They'll stay 12th, but only 2 ahead of Nottingham Forest. Now then, Palace have got a free kick here for a foul on by Shaw. And in the final minute, they might have a route to goal here. Shaw just stepped across his man. Schlupp, another of the Ghanaian contingent, went down. And this will be a sickener for United if they concede now. It's wide on the right-hand side. And it's an opportunity for Palace, who haven't had many. They've twice nearly scored. De Gea making brilliant saves on 2 occasions. The clock is at 90, and Crystal Palace have an opportunity not to just send their own fans delirious, but those of Manchester City and Arsenal as well, if they can make something of this free kick, which is driven goalwards. It's in!
Wow.
It's an incredible strike by Olise, and Crystal Palace have equalised. What a strike by the Crystal Palace man, Michael Olise, and that goal has completely changed the complexion at the top of the table, unless of course United can hit back in the 3.5 minutes that remain. It's a hammer blow for United, but it's a wonderful blow by Michael Olise, and it's Crystal Palace 1, Manchester United 1.
Well, totally out of character for the Crystal Palace performance, I have to say. What a wonderful strike this was, I have to say. I mean, it's past De Gea, and as good as De Gea is, and it's got whip, it's got bend, it's got curl on it, it's got the right trajectory. 2 goalkeepers wouldn't have saved that. What a great goal. God, I really do think, and De Gea is a very good goalkeeper, but got nowhere near it. And this is the problem when you give away sloppy free kicks like this in the back end of the game.
We said a set piece, didn't we? A moment of magic. That was both. And Olise has only his 2nd goal of the season. But United now are looking for a last gasp winner.
Ten Hag will be fuming.
He will.
That the game won. There's absolutely no disputing that. You just see it out. And you know what? It's the exact same as Palace in the first half. The back end, you just see out the last few minutes. You don't make any mistakes, and it's unprofessional, I have to say. It's a sloppy free kick to give away.
It's not over yet though. Here's Luke Shaw for United. Left hand side, plays the ball into Rashford, who was the match winner at the weekend. He tries to find Garnacho. Garnacho is crowded out. Shaw tries to knock it forward. It comes to Fred. It's headed square across towards Wan-Bissaka for United, who hoists it up in the air. And McTominay finds Fernandes, edge of the box. He finds Casemiro. Casemiro is tackled, but it's a corner to United off Milivojevic.
Wow.
There is still time. There are 2 minutes left. And Bruno Fernandes is in a hurry to get the ball onto that spot to take this corner. It's going to be an outswinger from the Portuguese captain. Well, they had late drama against Manchester City at the weekend. In it comes. Oh, it's gone right across the face of the goal. And no one could get a touch. It's still alive though with Garnacho. Garnacho shoots and Guaita saves. Well, it was a good strike by young Garnacho. Casemiro was an fraction away from getting a touch. The corner seemed to evade absolutely everybody. It went.
Oh, how's he missed that? Oh, no.
He's not made proper contact, does he? He's whizzed past him.
It may have taken a touch.
He just needed to put any part of his body on that, and it was a goal. I think he thought about a header, and then he thought it was too low, and it came off his knee, but it came off sideways. Now it's Rashford finding Fred. Fred into the box. Fernandes is there. Poor touch. Cleared by Palace as far as Zaha. And Zaha, surely Palace are not going to get another here, are they? They're on the counter. Zaha, very poor ball. And Wan-Bissaka tidies up. But there's only, 30 seconds left. One more chance for United, who for the 2nd match running have been involved in late drama, but not the type they wanted this time, as Olise, who scored the goal. has fed Zaha. Zaha on goal. Beautiful tackle by Wan-Bissaka.
Wonderful tackle.
That is a superb tackle, and it needed to be. Wan-Bissaka, Zaha's former teammate, coming to United's rescue there. He gets that a fraction wrong, and it's a penalty kick. I mean, it's a really good tackle.
The people at Palace will tell you that Zaha hated playing against Wan-Bissaka in 1v1s because Wan-Bissaka had his number.
Yeah, well, he certainly has
tonight. Get past him.
Hoisted forward by Palace, headed away by Martinez. This is Fred. Referee still hasn't blown his whistle. We're into the 95th minute. It's with Zaha. Anything could happen now. Zaha has it far side, plays it down the line. Dreadful ball. Shaw nicks it away. United have it with Garnacho. The ball goes out of play on the far side. The whistle blows, and Manchester United have not been able to capitalise here at Selhurst Park. They led from 2 minutes before half-time through Bruno Fernandes. David De Gea made brilliant saves, one in either half. Largely it was a game that United dominated, but they conceded a free kick in the 90th minute, and it was superbly dispatched by Michael Olise, and Manchester United will not go into second place. They will remain third, but level on points with City, who have a better goal difference and could extend the lead if they beat Tottenham or indeed draw with them tomorrow. It's an opportunity missed for United. It has finished at Selhurst Park. Crystal Palace 1, Manchester United 1 on Premier League Live. A chance here potentially for Edouard. That's a brilliant save by David De Gea.
It's just going to die enough to go under the bar, and from nowhere. Remember, De Gea's had absolutely nothing to do, and he's pulled up.
Guys, oh my goodness. People, oh my God, people, what just happened, man? This is opportunity missed for Manchester United. We're supposed to be in that second position right now in the league, guys. But then, people, what can we do? That it boils down to not killing the game. We went 1-0 up. We were supposed to get the second goal, kill the game, guys. Because Crystal Palace, anything can happen in a game like this. It's the Premier League, guys. It's the Premier League. Anything can happen. Lack of proper management, game management, lack of game management, people. And now we didn't kill the game. Crystal Palace at 90th minute, guys. 90th minute free kick. Like what can the guy do? He produced some saves. He made some saves in the first half, and in the second half, both halves, guys, the game made saves. Like that free kick was just great executed, well executed free kick from Olise, guys. And yeah, and eventually we have drawn this game. It's opportunity missed. Opportunity missed for Manchester United. Guys. Oh man. Manchester United, we've missed this opportunity, and but anyway, people, I think we started on the front foot. Workers came on, on his debut. He had some great touches in the first half like that. I think his link-up play was looking good, was great. I think there was one time he touched that ball. It was a brilliant touch from him to Rashford like that, and eventually led to a chance for Manchester United. I think he showed some brilliant brilliant skills there in the first half, guys. And man, Manchester United, I think we didn't just kill the game. We were supposed to kill this game. We took the lead, but we didn't kill the game, and eventually just come hunting us back. And Crystal Palace have equalized here, guys. Opportunity missed for us to at least sit second in the league, guys. And we are now level on terms with Manchester City, and level on points. And this is really not a good result. It is terrible bad result here coming for this Manchester United side today, guys. But Crystal Palace they've managed to get a draw. They are playing at home. And yeah, they'll be happy to at least get a draw here, because it looked like they were going to lose the game. Manchester United didn't manage the game properly, and we've missed opportunity, guys. We have missed this opportunity. Yeah, oh my gosh. I'm fuming, guys. But anyway, people, yeah, now we have to go into that derby with Arsenal, guys, and really fight hard. And the bad news is that Casemiro has gotten a yellow card, and he's going to miss that one. He's suspended and he's going to miss that game, guys. And that is another terrible news, guys. Another terrible news that is coming in here. Not just that we have drawn this game against Crystal Palace and we have missed the opportunity to be second in the league. We have lost Casemiro for a crucial game against league leaders Arsenal, guys, that are actually in good form, and we are losing our best player. Yeah, guys, Casemiro has been the best, man. Forget about the goals that Marcus Rashford is scoring. Casemiro, if